Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Daniel Kelly, and I'm going to be doing some stand-up for you guys. I'm a little sick. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so if I start coughing or have like the sniffles or something like that, you know, it's all good. I'm not dying up here. At least I don't plan on it. But I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and I think we can all really be feeling under the weather since, you know, we have like 10 feet of snow outside, and that's kind of crazy that we have so much snow. And we have more snow coming on Saturday, so yeah, we might be digging ourselves out, but whatever. Speaking of being under something, jeez, you guys are pervs. Wow, I know what you guys are thinking about. Jeez. No, I was watching the news one day, and there's this guy on the news that was trapped under the sea, like in a sunken ship for like 3 days. It's like crazy. This guy is just sitting in an air pocket for 3 days under the sea, right? So what did he do for food? I'm thinking to myself, well, he probably had some Krabby Patties, maybe, some Krabby Patties. And I'm wondering what he did for company, you know? Maybe Sebastian walked up from The Little Mermaid. Under the sea, under the sea. Your friends have died, now start to cry, under the sea. I know, that was horrible. It's okay. You know, speaking of food, because this guy was probably starving, but I love food. I think it's pretty apparent, but I like food, I really do. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the life of a fat man and how hard it is really to be a fat man. You know, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip to help your neighborly fat man that you have to deal with, because everyone's got a fat man they have to deal with. I may be some of your guys' fat man, but whatever. So if you guys are, you know, going with a large group, and you have a fat man that you're transporting in a car, don't put the fat man in the middle seat in the back of the car. Don't do it. Okay, just 100% don't do that, because not only is it uncomfortable for the fat guy, but he has a chance to squish the two people on his side. You know, if you put the fat guy on like the edge, then he can be balanced by the other two on like the curves, and he's got that little handle, so he doesn't have to smush people and make like blood spatters on your window when the cops pull you over and go, why is there a bunch of blood on this fat dude and your window? I don't know, officer, I think he kind of smushed him off of Highway 69 or whatever. It's kind of hard shopping. At least it was. Like, I've dropped a lot of weight. I've dropped like over 50 pounds now. You guys can go ahead and clap for that. Thank you very much. But before, I had a big problem with shopping, because I would have to go to the big and tall section. And they do not make that section for big and tall people. They really don't. It is so hard to get through those aisles when you're shopping for yourself. It's really difficult because you want to get a specific pair of shorts, but you have to like swim through the aisles to like kind of, and for a big and tall section, you would think they kind of space those out, but no, you got to send your skinny friend in there and kind of like yell at them from outside, like, hey! You got the shorts? Just go a little bit to the left. A little bit to the left. No, you passed it. You're swimming in shirts now. So what you end up doing is you have to like go through the racks of shorts and stuff to get to the specific pair of shorts, and the entire time the shorts are like clinging on you because they're so tight together, and they're just like, please pick me, because too many fat, smelly guys have tried me on. Just please take me with you, please, please, please. And then you walk off and they just go back to how they were sitting. You know, I really get ticked off with random calls. I hate getting random calls on my cell phone. Like, I keep getting calls from college recruiters. And I'm a junior in college, and each time they call me, I'm like, I'm a junior, and I'm planning on graduating at the school I'm at right now. So thank you very much. You would think they would have records for that. But another annoying service that calls at random are the awareness centers. So you have the cancer awareness centers and stuff. I really think they just need to get a new name for those things. Because you get calls like, hi, I'm Judy from the Cancer Awareness Center, and I'm like, I'm already aware that there's this disease called cancer. Thank you so much for wasting my time. The real purpose is to get money from you for donations and stuff. Why couldn't they just be like, hey, we're here from the research fund for cancer patients and stuff. You could totally donate, and I'd be like, oh, thank you for not walking around and wasting my time and getting to the point instead of wasting my time. I'm sick and tired of them wasting my time, but whatever. Speaking of cancer, I know that's not a really good transition, but speaking of cancer, I was watching this show during winter break with my parents, and it's the Rachel Ray show. And if you guys have never seen Rachel Ray, it's this Italian woman who cooks. She wishes she was on Food Network, but she's not, and so she has to have interviews with random people to make up for that. But either way, she had this couple on, and it was this woman who had went to get a mammogram, and she found something, got it taken out, and blah blah blah. It wasn't cancerous, but whatever. Her husband was there, and I really don't think the husband should have been there because he said probably one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. He goes, men, if you really care about your women, you're gonna, for a gift, you're gonna set them up an appointment to get a mammogram. And I was just like, so, picture this. You're at Valentine's and you're like, hey honey, I got you this card, and you know what else I got you? An appointment to a doctor who's gonna smush your titties into a pancake. That's what I got you. I'm getting laid tonight, man. And women, seriously, if you ever want to know what's going on inside a guy's head, just keep thinking, he's only thinking, I'm getting laid tonight. Because really, that's what he's thinking. So, your man goes and gets you a Valentine's Day present. He gets you a pair of earrings. And he's like, yeah, I got a pair of earrings that look like they're about $120 for $15. I'm getting laid tonight. Your guy goes to the grocery store for you and he pick up some stuff for you. And he decides to get everything but the thing you asked for on your list. I'm getting laid tonight. Hey honey, I decided to wash your car like you told me, but I kind of peed on it instead. I'm getting laid tonight. Hey honey, I know it's our anniversary, but I decided to kind of tape the Super Bowl with our wedding video. I'm getting laid tonight. You know, transitions are one thing. You know what else is one thing? Farting. Farting is something. So a lot of people need to learn etiquette about their farts. They really do. Especially when visiting someone's home for the first time. I like to play it like I'm playing baseball, okay? So 3 strikes, you're out, you know? But instead, it's 3 times you're visiting somebody's home, then you can fart. It's okay after the 3rd visit. Because the first visit you're there, you're usually like, oh, oh, hey, thank you for showing me, like, your house and everything. That's so cool. And stuff. Mike turned off. Hey. Technical difficulties, but whatever. So yeah, thank you for showing me around your home. This is a silent but deadly one. But... Did you just fart in my home? Like seriously? I'm showing you around the house and then you're going. I didn't want you to leave your stench for my family. That's weird. The second time you're visiting is usually like to get to know the parents and stuff, so you show up and everything, and you kind of like having a meal there. It's the first time you met their parents or whatever, and so you're like, oh hey, it's so cool that, you know, I'm hanging out with your son or daughter or whatever, we're friends and everything, but... Did you just fart at our table while we're eating? Yeah, I totally did. That's gross. Why would you do that? So you wait until the third time that you're at somebody's house to fart, because then you're safe. By then you've already had that awkward dinner with the parents and stuff, so it can't get any more awkward. By then you've had the tour of their home, so you know where the bathroom is, so you can go in there and fart. Because it's safe to fart in a bathroom, it really is, because they have all those smell good items. At least they should. If they don't, you go in there and you're probably gonna die. But whatever. So, you know, we have a problem. We all do. Everyone has a problem with this next generation that's coming up after us. I feel like an old guy now, because I like look on Facebook or YouTube and I see all these things, and I worry for the generation that's coming up after us. Because I'll give one example of why I'm scared. I was at a concert one time, and this dude, this awesome dude just pulls out a lighter during a song and starts waving it back and forth, you know, like all classic like. And some little kid just goes, "That's what cell phones are for!" What? The kid is so young, he doesn't realize that lighters are like a staple at concerts and stuff. But no, he thinks, oh, I used the light device in my pocket that I probably shouldn't have because I'm not driving or going anywhere my parents won't know I'm at. But that's just my opinion.
Truth.
Another thing I'm kind of worried about is like how us as a generation are gonna leave like wisdom for the next generation. Because like we have these problems with like our sayings nowadays, like YOLO swag and all this other stuff. And we can go right now to like elderly places like nursing homes and stuff. And if the elderly people are still like sane and stuff, we can gain wisdom from them because they can tell us about life in their time and troubles that we are gonna go through and stuff because they've already lived it and we can learn from them. I am so scared for like the younger generation that's gonna look up to us, because what are we gonna say? Just this kid comes to a nursing home and he sees a couple of old guys just like ramming each other from like their wheelchair going, "Get off my turf! Yo mom!" Hashtag 420, please. Thanks, Gramps. That's totally great word of advice. Thank you so much. All right, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for laughing and being here for me. Thank you so much. I'm Daniel Kelly.